Wood fires are filthy. Campfires are synonymous with camping. Even in an RV or in van life, campfires are a big part of the experience. However, wood fires are a pain in the butt. First of all, oftentimes they're tough to ignite. They are dangerous. Sparks fly out and can set the area, even the forest, on fire. People can easily get burned trying to maintain a wood fire. And I've seen way too many campers abandon a fire when they go into their rig for bed, leaving the fire to burn out when it can actually burn down everything around them. Wood fires are dangerous. Wood fires are filthy. They really fill the campground with smoky wood smoke that is often not pleasant on your clothes or in your rig or to those around you that are not having a campfire because they stink. And they're dirty to the fire tender and to the area around the campground because it, again, puts sparks out and just produces ash that can be blown up by the wind after the fire is out. Wood fires are expensive. I find bundles of wood being sold in campgrounds from anywhere from $5 to $10. $8 to $10 is usually what I'm seeing, and you have to buy it from the campground because you can't really bring your own wood as designated by the signage. And what I have found is oftentimes you need 2 or 3 bundles for a 2 or 3 hour fire that's of any substance, so each fire can cost you between $24 and $30 per campfire. You know these guys. The disposable propane bottle. Yeah, a steel tank, painted green, but there's nothing green about it. In fact, it's terribly inefficient. This holds 1 of propane, and it costs anywhere between $7 to $12 per bottle. They're really clumsy on storage, certainly in a van, because they kind of rattle around, they get hidden behind things, and because you're not managing the supply, don't know how many bottles are in my van, how many times have you run out of propane mid-grilling or with your propane fire pit? These things are expensive, they're clumsy, and they're really wasteful because this oftentimes goes into the trash. It's a steel canister. Rarely do I see these being recycled. So what do you want to do? You don't want a wood fire. You don't want these things. Oh, of course, you get the big bulky propane cylinder. That's good for the big rigs to drag out with your big old propane fire pit. But if you're dwelling in a van like me, traveling in a van, storage is such a premium. But a bulk storage tank of probably 5 to 10 gallons that you can replace at the Walmarts, the Rhino, the Blue Flame, we know those kind of propane programs, right? The problem with those are they're heavy and they don't store well in the van at all, and they're not really rated to be portable inside of a rig. So what do? You want a campfire, but you don't want the danger, the filth, or the wastefulness of these things. Have I got a solution for you? And that is called the FireCan. Oh yeah, this thing is cool. This thing is the size of an ammunition box, a metal ammunition box you've probably seen at your Army surplus store. It weighs about 5 pounds, and I've put about 2 pounds of rock into it to give it some decoration. And what makes it super cool is propane connection to the gas growler. That's right. This little guy is a shrunken version of the big old barbecue grill propane tank. This fits in the back of my van very specifically, and now, even though I don't do fires because of all that stuff we just talked about, and now I'm excited to gather my friends around my campfire at my campsite so we can share some bourbon. Let me tell you a little about this product, but first, let's demonstrate it in the daylight. This is what it looks like. It's a quick connect right here. Just like that, it's connected. There is the ignition hole is right here. So all I need is a long barbecue lighter thing, right? There are 2 points to control the fire. One is the on-off for the tank itself, and one is the size of the fire. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the gas on a little bit, and we're gonna stick the fire in the hole. And just like that, we've got an instant campfire. Let me turn this up so you can see it in the daylight. And wait till you see this at dark. It's amazing. So just like that, I have instant fire, no danger, not wasteful, and completely clean. And I can refill this. This thing, the gas growler, contains enough propane as 5 of these 1 pound containers. And what's great is, if you're going through a bunch of these in a year, let's say 15 or more, you've actually paid for your gas growler. And to refill this, it's only about $4. So because of the economics of this and the economics of a non-wood fire, which again is about $8 to $10 a bundle, you can have a lot of fun with these 2 components all in. More fun, more fire, more friends. So how much space does this actually take up? Well, let's measure. The can itself is just at 7 inches wide. It is right at 12 inches long. And it is 9 inches tall. So that consumes that amount of space there. How about this bad boy? It is 9 inches circular and 14 inches tall. You're like, Scott, that takes up a lot of space. I would challenge you with this. Let me show you. So, how much room did it actually take up? Well, hardly any. Why? Because I still have my water tank. I still have my chair. I still have my Otzi grill. What? You haven't seen that video? This is a barbecue grill right here, 1 inch thin. What I'm gonna do is differently is I'm gonna stack my water bottles on top of the can, taking up no space horizontally. Vertically, that's fine, still clears the bed, but wait, there's more. And that is, I put my gym bag right here in the same place it was, on top of my water jug, which is what this is. This is 4 gallons of water, 1 gallon, 1 gallon, so 6 gallons of water back here. The gym bag goes right where it did, and I'm only consuming additional space with this little guy right here. You might be saying, hey, this is pretty cool, Scott. I want this setup. Even if you don't use this, just stop buying these and get this guy. Much better value overall in the long run. How do you get your hands on these? Well, I discovered this at REI, Recreational Equipment Incorporated in Billings, Montana. And I gotta tell you, when I saw it, I'm like, that's cool. I started doing the measurements. Will it fit in the van correctly? If you want to get your hands on this, let's support REI for showing cool stuff for outdoorsy people like you and me. And if you wouldn't mind helping support the channel, Go Small, Live Large, which you're watching right now, click the link below because that links out directly to REI. We are an affiliate of REI, and that'll put a few dollars into the Go Small, Live Large fund to keep stuff like this on the air. So let's support REI. That's where we found it. If you can support the channel, it'll be super helpful. And let's support the planet better and our wallets better by having a better solution for a fire that's fun, it's efficient, it's clean, and it's safe. Really appreciate you watching this video. Until we see you soon, we say journey on and peace be with you. See you soon.